Hey gang, it's Bryan from FXBilliards. Today I am going to talk to you about some unlikely kick shots. Now, unlikely, it's just a term I'm using to mean that, number one, you're probably not going to use these a lot, but you should have them in your bag. Number two, they are low percentage shots. There's no math involved. They're all instinct and knowledge of the table, and you are going to have to figure it out on the fly very often. And because they're low percentage shots, you are just putting yourself in a position where you have a chance to make something happen where you would not normally have a chance. For example, if I was over here and I had to make contact with that ball that just happens to be sitting in the pocket, I could always look down table and find an angle in and angle out, come down here and hit that ball and knock it in the pocket. That's simple stuff. But what happens if I don't have that angle? What happens if I can't shoot that angle that is going to send me back to this ball? That's what this video is about. So I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 of these shots, but keep in mind these are low percentage shots. Now there are some that look like low percentage shots that I could make all day and night only because I've been shooting them all my life. So I'm very familiar with the shot. Some of them are going to be real long shots. So I'll let you guys know how many tries it takes me to get them. But okay, gang, here's our first shot. It's basically what you just saw. This shot, by the way, is crazy repeatable. Once you have this down, you can shoot it over and over again. I'm not joking, okay? This shot I've been doing since I was about 12 or 13 years old. I can repeat it on different tables. I don't make it all the time, but I'm definitely a favorite to do it. You want to give me 3 tries for $1,000 bucks, I'll shoot it right now. So it is that repeatable. But I want to show you how to make it. I want to show you how to adjust for different things. Now I'm going to put these balls here just as an illustration. They have nothing to do with the shot other than saying we can't hit this ball directly and we can't really do just up and back. Now, this is the way the shot is made. I shoot it with high running English. That would be cue ball is spinning from left to right, or what we should call clockwise. I'm aiming for this gap between this diamond and the pocket. And on some tables, you may need to go further inside because they're faster, and some of them are slower and have more friction. And if the balls are dirty, then different things happen. But this is what we do under ideal circumstances. Now, the reason I want you to understand what's going on here, number one, I am outside. This is a different shot than the first one. Because now that I put this ball outside, I need to go further inside to get back to this side. The other thing that you should know is if you need to avoid something on this side, you need to get closer to the pocket because that will take you further inside so that you're coming off of this rail, which is a good idea anyway, to actually not aim for the ball, but to aim for this rail because that'll give you 2 chances to hit it actually. And that will help you make the shot. So away from the pocket, comes wider. You might have a ball down here you need to hit. Closer to the pocket, comes in more narrow. The shot looks like this. I'm shooting with high left-hand spin, way in there. We hit it. That was my first try. I'm going to get even further inside this time because I was a little further outside than I wanted to be. So I'm going way inside this time. And there we go. So you can see just how repeatable this shot is once you get it down. So practice it because believe it or not, the situation comes up. So let's look at something else. So here's another one that I've been shooting for a very long time. I don't know where I got these as a kid, but again, I was in my teens when I learned this shot. It is repeatable. When I say these shots are repeatable, I mean that you can learn these shots to the point that you're a favorite to make them. Not where you're going to make them 80, 90% of the time, but you're going to make them more than 50% of the time. So that's what I mean when I say repeatable. We have a situation where our cue ball is up against the rail. I'm shooting it from this diamond just to give you a reference, but you could shoot it from back here. You could even shoot it from here, but you got to get really exotic with it. So I'm going to shoot it from here to kind of split the difference. And what we're doing is kicking this ball in. This is a common shot, guys. I have used this shot, I would say no less than 30 times in competition, but we're talking about many, many years. I was playing on a team where one of the players on the team, to win everything, had to make this shot. He calls timeout. He's like, Bryan, I saw you shoot that shot where you kicked the ball in off the rail up there. Show me what to do. And I said, well, this is not the time to learn it, but what you want to do is you want to come just inside this diamond with my stroke anyway, just about medium speed with my stroke, and follow through so you got all that right hand spin on it with my stroke. It changes. Your stroke is different than mine. That's why I don't run around with a GoPro, because if you hit the ball where I hit the ball, you don't get the same results I get. We are using different cues, different fundamentals, different follow through, different tables, different everything. Hitting it exactly where I hit it is not going to get you there. So you need to take these shots so that you can make them often enough that they're repeatable. Now, that's the way I shoot it, but your speed, I'll show you why in a second, your speed is key in this. So I'm coming just inside that diamond. This is high right-hand spin, good follow through. We come in, we have a very small target, guys. Okay, this is not even a full ball. It's not like the other shots where we get to shoot it and hit with a full ball. This is my first take at this, but again, I've been doing this shot since I was a kid. Okay, gang, here is the least repeatable, least makeable shot of the bunch. All right, I'm going to show you two shots. I'll show you the difficult one first. Coming in as far as I can to the edge of that pocket, okay? There it is, just to show you that we can shoot it again and make it. Once again, I am aiming for just outside of the edge of that pocket. This is low right. You probably can't make it with high right because you can't get enough spin on the ball. Again, low right, low percentage shot. If I make 2 out of 3, I'll be very happy. That's all net. Okay, so it is repeatable. It is not easy, but welcome to the game. If it is available, here is a highly predictable, highly repeatable shot. That is the longest shot that you're going to do as far as odds go. The greatest long shot that you're going to see today. But here's a shot that is your greatest chance of repeating. We come off of that diamond, high left-hand spin. You don't even have to have a good stroke for this. Every APA 6 knows this shot. Everybody 6 and up in 8-ball knows this shot. You just hit the diamond. Some of you are going to say, how many tips of English, Bryan? I don't play that game. My tips and your tips are different. My follow-through and your follow-through is different. My stroke and your stroke is different. If I tell you how many tips of English and I show you from a GoPro and I shoot it and I say this is the medium speed, you're still not going to be dialed into it because number one, the GoPro is going to lie to you about where I'm actually hitting the ball. You're going to see where you think I'm hitting it, but that's not where I'm hitting it because I'm not a cyclops. The second thing is your tips and my tips are different sizes. My stroke is different than yours. Your fundamentals are different than mine. So exactly where I hit it, I'm going to tell you, I hit it with high left. Okay? That's where I hit it, and you develop it for yourself. But it is approximately 2 tips of English. I shoot these shots with high, you can hit it with center left, and we'll get pretty close to the same outcome. We're going to hit that diamond down there. Left-hand spin, very repeatable shot, guys. All right, so if you never get that first one in your game, because that is a tough one, get this one in your game because it happens all the time. And once you understand this idea of using English off the rail to come back over here, you can do a lot of different things with your kick shots. So at the minimum, get that one down. This one is almost like a trick shot, but get this one down. Very important. All right, let's look at another shot. Super predictable. You've got a jump shot and you've got a kick shot. And you've got this situation. You come down table, find your angle in, angle out. You go down, send that cue ball down here, and kick that ball. You guys have the kick shot. I've seen you shoot it. A lot of you. Not all of you. A lot of you. You've got the jump shot. I've seen you working on it. They live in harmony together. Actually, no, they don't. They hate each other. But there are times that you need them together. Don't overlook those opportunities. Don't be afraid to kick a ball with a jump shot, okay? They are not harmonious, but sometimes they have to stay together for the kids. and this is one of those times, all right? Don't overlook these shots. If you got to jump and you got to kick, don't overlook this shot. It is something that you have in the bag and you haven't been using enough. Same thing with jumps and combinations, the same thing with jumps and banks. If it's all you have, go for it. Shane? So guys, I hope you found that helpful and entertaining and educational. You may never get to use some of these shots. If you don't play a lot of pool, you're going to see them once or twice in a lifetime. If you play a lot, you will get these shots. I've shot these shots in matches. I've shot them playing with my friends. They are spirit breakers. The funny thing is, I have missed some of these shots, and people were devastated that I knew the shot, that I came close to making the shot. So keep in mind, you need to have an idea how to play them just to increase your odds of hitting the ball. You don't always have to make it. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up because we ain't gonna lie to you here. See you later. I'm about to blow this. See you later.